Hi, my name is Anderson. Today we'll be going over the respiratory system. The respiratory system is how we breathe and exchange O2 and CO2. The respiratory system contains of a right lung and a left lung. It also contains the trachea, which is also known as the windpipe. The trachea carries air from the air we breathe into our lungs. The trachea also separates into a right main bronchus and a left main bronchus. The area where the trachea separates into the bronchus is also known as the carina, which would be right here. In each lung, there's a few sets of lobes. For example, the right lung has a right superior lobe, has a right middle lobe, and also has a right inferior lobe. However, that's not the same for the left lung. The left lung only has a left superior lobe and a left inferior lobe. So the left lung is smaller than the right lung. The larynx, or our voice box, is located above the trachea right here. It's from the vibration of our vocal cords here that's what makes our voices and the sounds we make. Next, these are the right and left frontal sinuses. Sinuses are hollow cavities in your skull. There's also a right and left maxillary sinus here and here. These are normally what fills up and gets infected when you have a sinus infection. That's why you feel the pressure in your front of your face. Apices are what's known as the top of your lungs. Here and here. And concentrating angles are the bottom portion of your lungs. Here and here. The diaphragm would actually sit at the lower portion of the lobes, just underneath here. When the diaphragm, when you inhale, the diaphragm pulls downward to allow for increased volume and space. And when you exhale, it pushes upward. The heart would sit here in the cardiac notch. And lastly, the alveoli would be here. See how from the trachea you expand to the primary bronchus, and then it separates out into secondary and tertiary bronchioles, and then lastly, they all terminate into alveoli at the end. The alveoli are little sac-like structures at the end of the bronchioles. On average, there's roughly anywhere from 3 to 5 million alveoli sacs per human. That's about anywhere from 150 to 200 per each lung. Thank you for joining me on this instructional video. All the information I found was in our centigrade textbook. Hope you enjoyed it.